to the International Art of Living.
I'm Anabella de Corro.
And I'm Christy Kabbani.
And we are here to share a multicultural experience. Our mission is to share art, grassroots, and why we live in this historical, divine 16th century town called San Miguel de Allende, where a lot of magic happens and dreams come true.
Yes, indeed. I'm so fortunate to have moved here a year and a half ago, although it's really a home away from home since I've been visiting for 22 years. And I absolutely love everything that San Miguel has to offer for me and my family in terms of art, culture, sophistication, and just the beauty of the entire experience.
The fact that we can live in a 16th century town in this modern time is amazing. This is one of the reasons that I personally chose this place to come and share, to teach, to give lectures. I actually owned an actual bookstore here at one time called Aquarius. And my mission here was to bring the splendor back of life. Because I find that people are suffering in modern times, I kind of ran for the hills back in the early 90s and knew that San Miguel de Allende was a magical spot. What about you, Christy?
For me, I was getting tired of the experience in the United States of a lot of feelings of tension, and the doors just opened up for me to move here, and it's been nothing but the best since I've come. I've enjoyed every single moment.
Exactly. You know, it's a place where you can exercise your creativity. Now, if you're an international person that's lived in many countries, I myself have lived in 5 countries. How many countries have you lived in, Christy?
I have lived in 3 countries. And actually, I'm sorry, 4 countries, and I have had the opportunity to be around the world, and from that I have developed such a love for learning of all sorts.
Yeah. You know, San Miguel de Allende is a mecca of artists, of people who are seeking an alternative lifestyle, and San Miguel de Allende has opened its doors to many international people. We're opening this wonderful space because we have very interesting history. I myself was in the rock and roll stage, living in Hollywood back in the day, and I was also had a career in modeling and in film, studied drama in England. And I found that when I discovered San Miguel de Allende in '89, that this was a place where I could bring everything that I learned and share it with an interesting community, an alternative seeking community. What about you, Christy?
Yes. I definitely believe that there's such a great value in being in a place that is filled with alternative thought. I myself am originally from Woodstock, New York, and between there and growing up in Tangiers, Morocco, I learned that to have an open mind and be in a place where people are not afraid to express themselves is of great value for both your internal well-being and how you raise your children and just your entire perspective on life.
Well, you know, we have a very great quality of life in San Miguel de Allende. And we recently, in the last few years, got these prizes, and we received these enormous prizes from the UNESCO and a few other societies. And we were called the most desirable place to live in the world. Well, those of us who are pioneers here kind of like said, oh, wait on for a moment there, because all of a sudden we got invaded by a lot of people that maybe didn't value what San Miguel is about, because San Miguel is a monument to humanity, and this is why it's also gotten many prizes from the UNESCO as something that you cannot touch. Historical town in the mountains of Mexico, in the high chaparral, full of quartz crystals and very splendid, high vibrating people, and we really want to keep it that way. Now, Christy is an artist, right?
Yes.
You're an artist, a designer.
I'm a designer of jewelry, and I am also an international holistic chef and mother of 4 sons. What I love about this place, San Miguel de Allende, is the rich history of the arts, and both that and a bohemian flavor.
Yes.
In addition to that, you know, this type of many different people from many walks of life and different arts forms, from sculpture to painting
To music.
And I'm just very happy to start exploring all the aspects of creativity that I can find here.
But obviously, you know, when we first met, I realized that you are at home here. And I myself too, I consider myself an ambassador of San Miguel de Allende. I promoted it enormously when I was traveling in the United States and in Europe. And many people moved to San Miguel de Allende on my advice, on my life coaching advice. They were looking for an alternative life. And I said if they could uproot all that convenient way of life, of everything at a touch of a button, and come and walk in streets that were not even easy to walk on, because we have very narrow sidewalks. And in San Miguel de Allende, we walk in the middle of the street a lot, because we really don't have that much traffic. And it's all cobblestone.
Yes.
So I myself have been a very big advocate of living in an alternative place, a 16th century town. And now what we're going to be sharing with you is how to get back to those grass roots, how to sit there and be more manual with your life, how to be able to enjoy the splendor of the simple things in life.
Yes.
So welcome to this space. Anything else would you like to add, Christy?
I would like to add that I'm very excited for this project and this series of videos that is going to really capture how you can make those small, tiny things of everyday life into something that's meaningful, beautiful, special to you, and really enjoy the splendor of all life.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much, and
Welcome to our world.